3, a test asks you to give back what you've been given. At the time of the test, God has given to you. He will test you and say, now give it back. He forgives you. And you say, great, that's so good to be forgiven. Ain't it great to be forgiven? And then he gives you someone that you have to forgive. He's saying, now give it back. Now show me. Give it back. He died for you. The test requires you to die to self. To yield up. You said, oh, I'm so glad that you died for me, Lord. How about now when that same gift is asked back? And you must die to self. Die to ego. Die to your rights. Die to your demands. He is faithful to you when it costs him. The test will require you to be faithful to him, even when it looks like he's not being faithful, and he's always faithful. He gave up all for you, even when it looked like he was abandoned. The test requires often you to give up when it looks like you're abandoned, but you're not. Disciples, he gave them much. Then came the big test, the finals. When he was arrested, he was put in prison. Would they stand? Peter tried. They messed up, but they repented. He was crucified. What a test that was. This is the Messiah, and it's all gone. Too much is given, much is required. If you're in a higher course, you get higher tests. The Lord has given us more in this past period than any other time. It's just incredible what he has done. But he requires you stand on that. He requires you stand. If he's given you more, you must stand when that is all the more opposed. When it looks like nothing's going to happen. Abraham, his big test, offer up Isaac. All the promises he was given, and what's the test? Offer him up. When it looks like the whole thing is gone and God doesn't know what he's doing and God's going crazy, that's what it looks like, and the whole promise is going to fall apart now. It's going to be hopeless, it looks like, unless Abraham has faith. Stand and pass. Stand. Stand no matter what. Because the test passes. And then there is the joy. A test is a chance to apply what you've learned. Suddenly, Messiah was gone. And now there's no more. He's not around there to do everything. All of a sudden, they have to apply everything he told them. They have to apply it. They have to do it. The Spirit's going to be with them. They're going to do it. It's one thing to teach someone how to walk. It's another thing to walk. Messiah called Peter to walk on the water. He had to apply it. Then he tested him. Apply. The one who applies the word becomes like a rock. A rock. When we do Sapphires, the monthly magazine, we always have an application box because that's so important. Whenever you hear a word, apply it. Think about the hardships you've gone through. You've gone through some troubles. You've gone through some hard times. Everybody does. Every one of them is an opportunity to apply the Word of God and the messages that God has taught you. Every tough time is a crash course, a speed training course. Think about it. What allows you to apply and demonstrate unconditional joy? Those times that you don't like. What allows you to apply unconditional love? Those people you don't like. What allows you to apply God's patience? You know. What allows you to apply unshakable faith? Situations that look hopeless. Unmovable hope. Hopeless situations. That's when you're tested. Crash course. Unconditional joy is when everything is going right. It looks like you have no reason to rejoice, and you say, I praise you, Lord, and no matter what. I'm rejoicing in you, Lord, no matter what. No matter what. All these things allow, when you do that, you get stronger. Your hope gets stronger. Your joy gets stronger. You become a more joyful person. Not less joyful, you become more joyful. Because you can rejoice during the test, you can rejoice anytime. All these things allow. Start seeing these, instead of these things as things gone wrong, see them as golden opportunities to apply and show God what you have from Him. Grow quickly. Apply the Bible.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org, or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page, or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA.